welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 35. We're going to go ahead and talk soccer in the beginning, then we're going to finish it with some NFL and other American sports. But in here, San Diego Loyal gave up and tried to forfeit their game, but that didn't go through. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Premier League, Chelsea came back from losing 3-0. Man U are VAR Gods. Leicester City and Manchester City fight, and one city is the dominant one. Find out which one. Liverpool remains perfect against Arsenal. La Liga, Suarez scores 2 and assists in his debut for Atletico. Messi also scores. Pobrecito, sad Messi. And Madrid barely beat Betis. Also, Bundesliga, Bayern also got smacked. Dortmund dropped points. NFL, we're going to go over the games. There's still Monday Night Football. We're going to talk about our fantasy league. We actually might have a guest from our fantasy league once again. NFL Pick'em. NBA, Lakers versus Heat is going to be the NBA Finals. Doc Rivers is out. Y los Super Padres start their postseason on Wednesday. Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 35. Hi, how are you? Season's greetings.
What's up, everybody?
All right, so San Diego Loyal, let's get to it. We're not necessarily going to cover a lot of San Diego Loyal during this episode.
Why not?
Because we're actually going to have a San Diego Loyal media virtual roundtable tomorrow. So that'll be dropping later on this week. It's going to be a celebration of everything San Diego Loyal this inaugural season. Right now, it's looking like we're going to have a Fair Weather podcast on it. We're also going to have the Loyalist podcast.
Nice.
The guys from the Locals, Drew and Company. Some other surprises, hopefully. It works with their schedule. But we're going to talk everything San Diego Loyal. Obviously, there was some controversy with San Diego Loyal over the weekend and over this last, when we recorded the last episode.
During the game against Los Dos.
Yeah, so during the game in Los Dos, it turned out that a racial slur was used by, I'm not even going to mention his name, because he already went into his little shell in this little cocoon and started hiding and made everything private. But one day you won't be private, and you'll just, get reminded of the big mistake that you did. But hopefully it's a learning experience for everybody.
There goes his chance at pro, bro.
I mean, maybe in this country, because if he goes to Italy, you never know. He might be the next biggest thing.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, so San Diego Loyal tried to not even associate themselves with the that game, which they ended up tying. And they were going to forfeit the match. The league didn't let them forfeit the match. Yeah. So,
which, by the way, it made some big news.
Yeah.
No one's ever tried doing that. So, honestly, for a USL team to make big news the way it did, like on big networks, that tells you how important it is to speak out in these issues. And honestly, props to San Diego Loyal for doing that, because honestly, it just makes you appreciate the team even more.
Yeah, man. And again, we also kind of, did our little logo change to kind of go and, reflect what they were also trying to get across. There was a lot of, let's see if I can share this actually. It'll make much more sense. Sorry for those audio listeners. Kind of walk you through it. Steve, the president of the Locals, and the Locals themselves released a statement. San Diego Loyal said, "We don't even want to recognize being part of a match where these types of actions take place." And pretty much everything referring into that statement and going over once again what this club stands for. We got our buddy Steve Gilmore, who has his hat. No, he had a beanie or a hat. Anyway, he won something during our Loyal watch parties on Zoom. We got one left. Let us know if you want to invite for that. Our guys, Chavos de Loyal, always, supporting the club itself. And they're like, hey, we're waiting for the club itself to say something. I thought this was the weak, like as a statement. It was just not the business. I even went ahead and said, "Hey, Jimmy Conrad, our buddy Jimmy Conrad, have you seen this? Like, what are your thoughts on this? I know Jimmy's really involved and outspoken about his personal feelings for things, and I knew this was something that he would have a strong opinion about. He also quote tweeted the statement and said thank you to San Diego Loyal for taking a stand and showing all of us, especially the sports world, how these situations should be dealt with moving forward. Mm-hmm. Again, you look, Troy Hirsch, he's a sports guy from Fox 5. Like we watch Fox 5, they never talk Loyal, but this is something that in sports I've never seen.
Exactly.
Like, it's remarkable. News, but anyway, we'll get more into that with some of the guys and gals maybe from the San Diego Loyal media, and kind of get their thoughts and kind of look back as far as what we thought about this first season, as weird as it may have been. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So check that out when it does come out. Anyway, moving into the Premier League, La Premier.
Boy, we had a bunch of good games, man. We had Manchester United, who officially I'm starting to call them the VAR Gods.
I started calling them that last season because
not gods, but the VAR Gods are on our side. To be fair, it was a handball on the last header. Yeah. My question is, where I question it, and I'm a Man U fan, I'm happy about this, but where I question is, the ref had already ended the game. He blew the whistle to end the game.
Yes, but you can still do actions once the game is technically over. Just like if you end the game,
you can still get a
yellow or a red card. So those are things that can still happen.
That was just my only doubt about that thing. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, who is the new Penaldo for us.
Penaldo.
Honestly,
that's all he scores.
Yeah, that's all he scores so far. He got a great pass to Rashford, and Rashford just completely shitted on the defenders.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, so far it didn't look bad. Van de Beek didn't start. I think slowly he'll end up becoming a starter. Mm-hmm. But speaking of a team that has brand new signings,
we don't need him, apparently. We spent $222 million over this still technically open, right? So we bought Werner, we bought Ziyech, we bought Havertz, we brought Thiago Silva, and none of them have really scored. Maybe in the Carabao Cup, Havertz kind of went off. But again, you expect that when you play like a fourth division team.
Yeah, so you guys were down 3-0.
West Brom was kicking your ass.
27. Mm-hmm. You guys made a huge comeback, tied it up at the end. Tammy Abraham.
You know why?
Why?
Those hideous uniforms.
Chelsea's?
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's pink and then
red. I mean, I don't know what it is.
It's kind of like if it's 3 stripes that fade into the pink. Blue.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's
like,
not
why?
a good color. I feel like those 2 colors don't go well.
Pinche Crystal Palace.
Dude, what's up with your signings? Like,
look, man, they need to get accustomed into the Premier League.
Yeah,
Tammy Abraham and company have been playing in the system for the entire careers, and they know how to get it done. In the beginning of the season, Tammy also came out guns a-blazing, and it's these guys that have this experience in the Premier League. Thiago hasn't really been starting. He had to start because Christensen had got a red card back in Liverpool, so you throw him in there. Still kind of getting used to him, and you give them a half to kind of get accustomed. They're world-class players, so of course they're going to get into the groove of it. But, it's one of those things where Kai Havertz looked lost in this game.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's something that, we're accustomed to seeing, but it's a matter of being able to get used to playing scrappy teams like West Brom. West Brom went up 3-0. I thought it was over. But again, these guys have been playing since last year, had that chemistry. They know how to play in a Premier League. They know it's physical.
And then Werner played more on a wing side, right?
Yeah, he played more on the winger side. Why? I'm not too sure what Frank's going with that, but it's a game that we should have won. Thankful that it was a tie, but moving forward, I mean, we paid $222 million for a reason. Like, I think their entire payroll is like under that West Brom, but I mean, 3-0, 3-3, I'll take it. It's a good comeback. It's a good game.
And I noticed Kepa got benched as well.
Good.
Hey,
good.
Strong words from the Chelsea fan.
Good. Man, that's about he frustrates me.
Let's laugh a little bit, yeah? Manchester City lost 5-2 to Leicester City.
I wish I had I wish I had I need that audience sound effect.
Oh, that's a good one.
Audience laugh sound effect.
Dude, so 3 penalties were given to Leicester City. I don't know if they're the new Man United, but 3 penalties. Jamie Vardy got a hat trick. Judy Tielemans scored.
Tielemans, wow.
He is honestly one of my favorite midfielders in the Premier League.
Pretty well pronounced, too. It was weird.
He's my go-to signing in FIFA in career mode.
Okay.
This dude grows to like 90-something.
You know what I like to do in career mode?
What?
I like to go get Chelsea, get bought by a billionaire, have $100 million
with
those coins. Bring in like Messi. Now it's like weird.
I don't do
bring
that.
in Messi, Ronaldo. I sell everybody. I have everybody, but I get the. There's another thing where you can like get a starlet, where you can get a guaranteed like 95 player.
Well, yeah,
who's
you have
like
to build
16.
them up. You have to build them up.
Here's the thing. I put him. The Volada as a 16-year-old in that team with Ronaldo, Messi, I let him score everything. So it's crazy.
Man, that's dope. Nathan Ake.
Oh, Chelsea legend, Bournemouth legend as well.
Yeah, so apparently he's a Man City now. He scored. The thing about this game is it wasn't the real Manchester City. A lot of players were missing. You had Sterling up as a striker who does not play there. 2 strikers were gone. You had no center backs. The team just looked like a mess. I figured maybe they're still resting players, so I don't know what's going on. If they're injured. And or is it a COVID situation?
I think they don't.
If it's COVID, they have to announce it.
They have to announce it. Yeah, then we would know.
And then Wolves got clapped 4-0 by West Ham as well.
Clapped. I think that's the verb of the week this week. Clapped.
Raúl Jimenez, who scored an own goal. Congrats. He's still scoring goals.
He's still scoring goals, even though you're getting clapped. Maldito Americanista la madre.
And then we had a big game today. Liverpool against Arsenal. Arsenal was up 1-0 in minute 25th minute. By the 34th minute, Liverpool was already up 2-1. I didn't catch the game, but I did watch the highlights, and Lacazette missed so many chances.
He missed so many chances. He was even lucky to get that one goal in because it was a super mistake from Henderson and the defense. And then Lacazette like chopped at it. Like he was lucky. The goalkeeper was expecting a later shot, but then just bounced in. Liverpool remains perfect. Haven't lost. It's match day 3.
Yeah.
But,
so far, Leicester, Liverpool, and Everton. Well, Aston Villa is 2-0.
Aston Villa. Oh.
Yeah. Dude, Everton's looking good with James.
Sí, vato. They're looking fun. Good. They're fun to watch.
They really are. That striker they have, I don't know how to spell his name or pronounce it, but that striker, he scored a hat trick.
Spell it.
Dude, what's his name? I have it right here.
You need to get faster on that iPad, boy.
I do, huh?
Like, you need to practice. I tell you, practice.
He scored this weekend, too.
Tielemans?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Okay. Calvert-Lewin?
Yes, so just leave it at that.
Yeah. He's pretty nasty, actually. He's been scoring. But moving on to La Liga, man. So
Suarez, the new Atleti boy.
Dude, okay. Suarez popped off, bro.
Yeah, he's still Suarez.
They won 6-1. Scored 2 goals. He came in as a sub, scored minute 85th, 93rd. He also got an assist.
Pobrecito Messi.
For $6 million?
That's racist, bro.
For $6 million?
I think Andrew has like $7 million. It's just hidden somewhere for the San Diego Loyal. Can you imagine?
How bad is Barcelona at business?
That's how it's a fire sale. It's a dumpster fire, so it's a goddamn fire sale.
You're literally able to sell him anywhere else, anywhere for $20 million easily.
Well,
you give him to a team that's gonna compete against you for $6 million.
Yep,
that's just stupid business.
Yep, that's Barcelona right now.
I know Diego Costa said I don't know why they would sell him. I don't know why they would sell a player like Luis Suarez. He still has it, man.
Oh yeah, he still has it.
He was not the problem of Barcelona at all.
He would have. Juventus wanted him. He would have been pivotal at Juventus. Like that would have been amazing. But
dude,
the fact that it's a direct rival, they're gonna win like a Copa del Rey. I know I said last week that Barcelona is gonna Copa del Rey, but like, this team is looks good.
So I would not be surprised if Atletico wins the league this year.
I would be.
They won it before.
I could see them being 2. Madrid would still Real Madrid would still be one.
It'll be both Madrid's on top for sure. I don't think Barca's gonna end in third. For Barca, they did win 4-0 against Villarreal. Ansu Fati scored 2 goals, which is the great news for Barca fans because they're so excited about Ansu Fati because he is the next in line.
$400 million.
And they have a picture with Messi and Ansu Fati, and they're comparing him with the Ronaldinho and Messi one. And
yeah,
I don't think Messi is the type of mentor that Ansu Fati, that Ronaldinho was to Messi.
No, I mean he was for the first season. He tried to be, and then Barcelona soured him. So now they're gonna pay for it because they're not gonna have that mentorship like you're saying with Ansu Fati and Messi.
Messi did score though. He scored a penalty.
He looked so miserable.
He did. He
scoring.
really did, man.
I feel so bad for him.
It's just a thing where it's not gonna be the same joy watching Messi play because he doesn't want to be there, and honestly, it sucks. It sucks to be honest.
I really wanted him to go. He should have gone somewhere.
Yeah, and then we had Real Madrid barely beating Real Betis 3-2, even though Real Betis were down a man by the 67th minute. Sergio Ramos ended up scoring the winning penalty kick. And, 3 points is 3 points, Again, no more Gareth Bale at Madrid. He is now back at Tottenham on loan.
Who was having a great time in the bench watching Tottenham play.
Which I kind of wish he would have gone to Man U now, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I said, and we need a right wing. But we're going to trust Greenwood, apparently.
Yeah, you guys are selling stuff? Instead of being buyers, you guys are selling in the market where you're supposed to be buyers.
Dalot's gonna be gone, and then Smalling is gonna stay in Italy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And Pereira.
Pereira to was it Lazio?
Yep.
Yeah. So those are players honestly that don't really matter anymore. They're not difference makers.
That was the future, boy. That was your whole thing.
That was the future. But the future changes, man. Oh man, but that's La Liga. We're gonna move on to a big surprise.
Oh man,
in the Bundesliga, because mighty Bayern Munich got. What's the word of the week? Clapped.
Oh, I was gonna say something very inappropriate, but yes.
Oh my God, they got clapped.
The Mecca clap
by Hoffenheim, 4-1. I was thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe Bayern didn't have their main lineup in. Neuer was in, Davies was in, Alaba was in, Boateng was in, Pavard came in as a sub. And then he came in for Goretzka, and then Tolisso was in. Kimmich played, Gnabry, Müller, Sonic came in.
Sounds like it's Sonic.
Coleman played. So Lewandowski played. The only one that didn't play was Müller. Oh no, he did play. He played the whole game. Oh my God, man!
And they lost 4-1.
I guess that happens.
It
happens. It has to.
I don't remember it happening, but okay, like a Champions League hangover.
It's after 30-something straight wins. It has to happen.
Eventually it has to happen, but
that bad?
Sure.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe they just
that bad, man.
Wait. Sometimes you just don't want to go to work. You're just there, and you just punch in, punch out.
No, but these players love their job. They love it. They live soccer. It's not. I don't want to go to work today. I don't feel like playing today. No, come on. That's bullshit.
Is it though?
It is. It is. What the fuck?
There has to be a couple that are just like, meh. Ozil. Mesut Ozil.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
That's a
that
good
fool's
one.
just like, that fool is a punch. Like, that fool has a time card that he punches in and punches out. I guarantee it. Like,
straight, all right. He's like, all right, I'm done with soccer. Now it's time
to do whatever the hell he does.
That he enjoys.
He does a lot of charity work. Shout out Mesut Ozil.
He does. He's probably never going to play again for Arsenal again and needs to go to a new team. Shall I suggest maybe going to Dortmund or Bayern Munich? Go back to Germany.
Where did he play? He played for Werder Bremen. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dortmund, who apparently needs some help because they lost also 2-0, got clapped. And they had their main lineup. You know, they had Hummels, they had Sancho, Haaland, Burki on goal. I don't know, man. It was a weird weekend for results. A lot of upsets. And not just upsets in soccer, but also in the NFL, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Goddamn right. NFL.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, we still have a game happening right now, technically. So, we do record on Monday. Monday Night Football is going on right now. And please let me find it.
It's 20-10 right now.
It's 20-10. The Kansas City Chiefs are up. This is a week of really weird fantasy. After a week of just war, where like everybody is injured. Saquon's out, Barkley's out. Even this week it continued. Julio was out. Michael Thomas was out. Devontae Adams didn't play. It was a waiver wire type week as far as it comes to is that how you say that?
I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say.
When it came to injuries, it was a really, really bad week. It still continued. Let me see if I can try to talk a little bit NFL about Ryan Fitzpatrick and Thursday. Go.
Yeah, so for Thursday we had
Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Dolphins.
Jaguars.
Yes.
Was not the most exciting game, honestly.
Yeah,
but
if you're Ryan Fitzpatrick.
If you're Ryan Fitzpatrick, yeah, you popped off. Fantasy-wise, he got 24 points, which is not bad. But I want to talk about Minshew.
Minshew, who let everybody down. Everybody's like, exactly. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fireworks and Minshew and the mustache versus the beard.
And hitting everything right on the spot.
Who's the better Florida man? Ryan Fitzpatrick is the better Florida man.
Apparently he is. Robinson, who popped off for Jacksonville, though.
People were talking about Robinson, and actually our guest that we're gonna bring in a bit is the first I guess 2-time guest, because they've also been at some point like episode like 3 or 4, where he was here. Mm-hmm. He's actually in very, very high demand because he's the person who drafted the New England Patriots in the 4th round.
We're talking to him?
We're
going to get clearance as to why he picked up defense?
I mean, he's spoken to me about it. It doesn't make sense. But you know what? I told him this weekend because he had a couple of fantasy leagues, and he's like, hey, man, should I start Buffalo or should I start New England? My son, you start New England. We want to go ahead and welcome our friend, leader and manager.
Your friend.
Friend of the podcast. Leader of the team, El Gran Pene, Riata de Hierro.
It's a great name.
How you doing, boy?
I think by this point, me and Chiva are very good friends now.
Oh.
Maybe.
I mean, I think you guys were enemies at some point.
Oh, no, I was having fun.
It was more like a frenemies type of thing, you know?
I'll take it.
So you are currently winning 99-84. Is that how this is going to end? I think that ended. So you are now moving into 2-1 in your division.
Why the fuck did you draft the Patriots on the 3rd round?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You want an excuse or want the real answer?
A real answer. Don't give me none of that fire bullshit.
The real answer? I've been picking New England defense for the past 2 years, and it's been working out for me. So I was like, fuck it, let's just do it again. And I panicked. I panicked when I did the 4th pick, and I picked them. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, it turned out in your favor this week, especially after they came and scored you a couple of valuable points. I think that's the difference between you and Colonel Sanders over here. Could you give us some insight? I mean, we speak a little of the Spanish. For those of us who aren't very cultured, where does this name originate from?
It's a theme I've got going on with my fantasy leagues.
Okay.
Like every time I name a team, it's gotta have the word "dick" in it, either in Spanish or in English.
Got it.
It's only because I feel like whenever I beat someone and they get told that they got beat by a penis, it adds insult to the injury.
I mean, there was. I think there's
Remember,
also.
this show is not kid friendly, guys.
I mean, clearly it's not. I mean, it is if you're a terrible parent, but I mean, I think you're not. I think there's two hog theme. No, there's pigskin. He just has a picture of a hot dog. But you have a straight like. Yours is like slightly leaning to the right. I mean, are we looking at it from a top view or a side? Anyway.
Oh my god.
But you're doing well in your division, 2-1. Here we are. We were talking about James Robinson and how he popped off against Los Delfines. I tried to get Josh Jacobs out of you.
You think we didn't?
I mean, 6.3 points. I think we can make it happen right now, can't we?
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I sent you a trade request. You never answered.
That is
Oh,
true.
by the way,
Which, by the
yeah.
way, here it is. Let's see. Let's see this trade.
I honestly saw it earlier, but I wanted to discuss it with Tony personally.
Okay, so let's discuss it
'cause,
here.
I mean, it's pretty tempting.
We might have something. We have he scored how many points? 13?
Dude, that's
for wow, 13 points for Robbie Gold. Incoming players. We would receive Robbie Gold for the slight price.
slightly hurt.
Slightly damaged good Chris Carson. Buffalo. I mean,
you know, Josh Allen's my boy, right?
how dare you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I love him right now. He's giving me a lot of fun when I'm watching him play. I'm excited watching him play.
No, like,
I'm really glad that he's playing fucking amazing, and Carson Wentz is playing like shit for all the crap we've been getting for the past few months.
Okay.
Facts.
If I win this thing, I'm gonna pick a Carson Wentz jersey just so I can take a piss on it.
Oh
man,
I dare you. I dare you. I mean, you're not gonna just because of that. You're not gonna win. I'll make sure
honestly,
you're not gonna win.
The trade is good. The trade is fair. It's just Josh Allen's my boy, dude. I traded for Josh Allen in a different league for Tyreek Hill.
But then you push it with J.K. Dobbins, man. Like that's a little too much for me. We're gonna rename it Baskin Dobbins.
We weren't, but
we weren't.
That's cute.
I think we're gonna have to decline this one, buddy.
I'm gonna send a little. I'm gonna send a little message for you and
yeah, in the trade comments.
In the trade comments, so you might want to just take a look at that. But I guess I can.
I mean, just keep an eye out for my next trade request next week, bro.
Oh, so we're getting one every week? Is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I mean, we can make it happen right now. I can give you something for Josh Jacobs. Who are you willing to part with? Josh Jacobs or? That's it. That's all I want from you. Or Patrick Mahomes, I guess.
No, I'm good. I'm pretty set.
How come you didn't start Mahomes?
Because he says Cam Newton, bro.
I got excited with Super Cam, and then shit happened. It is what it is. I mean, I ended up winning anyway, so I'm not too bummed out about it. Mm-hmm. I'm glad Matt Ryan bombed too, so it is what it is.
Definitely. We're looking at ours right now. Our boy Josh Allen with 31 points. We are currently losing.
Oh, fuck. Did Tyreek Hill scored? 9
points. Tyreek Hill scored again. So, fun fact, this person, this Señor Gran Pene, made me sit down and watch Kansas City versus the LA Rams. You remember that game, the Monday Night Football game where everything burned down in LA and they let all the firefighters in because they were like, yeah, firefighters. And then they had an amazing fire.
Was it the game show that went up to like 100 something?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
So he made me watch that a year later because he never watched it. And he was reacting like it was the first. I mean, it was the first time he watched it. Which
what were you hating, dude? I was enjoying a football game. I asked if you wanted to watch it. You didn't answer. I put it on anyway. I knew the score, but I wanted to see. I wanted to get excited.
So next year, it seems like you and I are gonna have to sit down and watch the Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs Monday Night Football today. But all right, we'll keep an eye on your boy Josh Jacobs. Expect some trades.
If you happened to win the whole thing, what jersey would you want? Would you want the Carson Wentz jersey?
Oh yeah, I'm going for the Carson Wentz jersey.
I like it. I like it. And honestly, I might just buy it for you just so I can see that video.
No.
Oh, dude. If you want, we can piss on it together. Cross streams and everything.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's a deal breaker.
I mean, not depending who we asked.
Just because of COVID-19, you know, like 6 feet apart, bro.
You can't shoot
We
it.
can do it 6 feet apart.
You can't shoot it 6. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. We're gonna work on our aim here. Thank you for joining us. And
what if it's windy? Oh,
he's in the mountains, so
that's pretty windy.
There's hella wind over there.
Yeah.
It's good for moisturize right here. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Appreciate
Muchas gracias,
it.
gran pene.
Enjoy.
Good luck, bro. Because looks like you're gonna kick my ass this week.
Oh yes, and
we
hopefully
play him this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week. I just saw the forecast. It doesn't look good.
Yeah,
I love it.
And we're gonna make sure you don't forget this monumental loss. Cabrón.
Yeah.
All right, the boys.
All right,
Really
man.
appreciate it, boys. Later, boys.
Thanks for
Later.
joining us.
That was fun.
Yeah. Gran pene.
Gran pene riata de hierro.
Qué vergas de nombre, güey. Get what I did.
I love our listeners. I
Vergas,
love our
vergas
friends.
de
I love
nombre.
our people. Never change.
Can we talk about the freaking Rams real quick?
Bato, that comeback.
Oh, dude, I
And then
was
they lost.
shitting bricks, dude.
And then they
I was
lost.
like, defense, please stop him at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then a pass interference call. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. But you
Yeah.
know, it happens.
It happens.
The Rams have gotten helped out by the refs before.
Mm-hmm.
It's bound to come bite you in the ass,
Mhm.
you know. So I'm not upset about it. You know, I was upset that we were getting our fucking asses kicked.
Yeah, you were.
And then freaking Goff said, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's make a comeback. Dude, they made a big comeback.
Did you know that would have been the I think the greatest or
Third.
like
It
the
was
third greatest
third
comeback
greatest comeback
of
ever.
all time?
Yep.
And they lost.
And they lost
That's
it.
crazy.
They were losing 28-3.
Bato, what happened to Ramsey? You guys paid him so much money for that?
Dude, I mean,
For that?
it's-
For a running quarterback to beat you like that? All right.
You know, fantasy-wise, I was hoping, you know what? Okay. I'm hoping for a big, high-scoring game from both teams. I hope Josh Allen pops off and scores a couple touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hope the Rams just manage to outscore them because I want the Rams to win.
Yeah.
It's one of those, I want to win in fantasy, but I want my team to win as well. And I hate that. I hate it so much. But speaking of comebacks, though.
Oh, you watched the Kim Kardashian video too?
Oh, shit.
That was a Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Yeah, that's funny.
Shout out Andy Dwyer.
Yep. That was a funny one.
Yep. It was hilarious.
That clip is hilarious.
Yep.
No, Chicago, man. So they benched.
Wait, I made a terrible trade.
What you do?
I made a terrible trade.
I mean, I gave you Trubisky.
Huh?
I gave you Trubisky.
No, I mean from you too, but like I got Trubisky in another league and
no.
it just didn't work out.
Damn.
I gave away Roethlisberger.
Damn.
I gave away Julio.
Damn.
Aaron Jones came back. I mean, it was a necessity thing, but it wasn't. It was just Mitch Trubisky is not the starting quarterback. They announced Nick Foles, the large pole Foles,
Do you
big
miss
dick
Foles?
Nick. No. Yes,
Really?
but no. I mean, it was a lose-lose situation.
So what a comeback though for Chicago. 3
Yeah.
touchdown passes for Foles coming in. He's just doing big dick Nick things.
Another huge loss and huge, like, win that they had.
Now the question
The
is,
Atlanta Falcons.
the Falcons are the
Mala-
biggest
mala.
sluts in the team,
Yes.
in the league.
Sluts.
Honestly, excuse my language.
Oh, now. Dwight,
But,
you
dude,
slut.
2 back-to-back weeks, you have a huge lead, and you give it up at the end, and they're used to doing that. Also in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's what you meant by sluts. Okay.
So yeah, that's fine.
They give it up.
Oh my God, yeah, man. So I mean, not looking good for Atlanta.
Not looking good at all. Todd Gurley, golly.
Oh man,
Got us a couple touchdowns, I guess. Anyway,
yeah.
The Steelers and Texans, again, that was a good game. The Texans just cannot get a win, man. Like,
Dude, it's
DeAndre Hopkins. You let go of Hopkins,
You
that's
let
the
go of your
difference.
best player. You're not gonna win the game. Too.
Over to Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Titans and Vikings. This was a defensive mess, an offensive mess. It was just a mess all around.
Super close, man.
It was a really close game. Kirk Cousins couldn't decide if he was going to be Kirk Cousins of the postseason on primetime or he's going to be Kirk Cousins.
You like that?
I like that. Panthers, Chargers. I fell asleep during this game.
We were wrong about it.
You know, Justin Herbert looked great. He got Keenan Allen involved a little too late. And too little too late. Panthers take one. Miles, ¿cómo se llama ese vato? Miles, the running back for the Panthers, backing up. Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Did really well.
The Colts, who their defense popped off. If you had their special team / defense.
Philly Riv. You know what he did?
What?
He threw his 400th touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
You know who else is in that list?
Who?
They're only Dan Marino, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning,
Drew Brees, maybe? Yeah.
And like 2 others. And Phillip Rivers. So
it's an elite list.
He's in a couple of those elite lists.
Oh, yeah, no, his numbers are great. They've always been great.
Is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like people who question Eli Manning, I hate Eli Manning, but Eli Manning, you cannot tell the story of this of football in the NFL without Eli Manning, especially in that 18-1 season that he beat the Patriots. But again, the Jets suck.
Yeah, big time.
The Jets suck ass. If you guys are playing the Jets, it is gonna watch the game.
Seahawks, man.
Seahawks Cowboys. What a crazy game. The first half was just like bonkers. There was field goals.
Russell Wilson is the first quarterback to throw
safeties.
How many touchdowns?
14 touchdowns in the first three weeks.
I think he's the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
Best player. And that's that's with Aaron Donald and stuff like the things that this man is doing. Right. Oh my goodness, it's just.
I put him above Mahomes too right now.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
He's just balling out, dude.
He's balling out. He's getting it done. He's doing things.
Could be Super Bowl bound. Honestly.
I can't wait for the Seahawks to play Arizona. That's gonna be a great game.
That's gonna be a great game. But the Cardinals did lose against the Lions.
Those Cowboys, man, them too. Again, there were one onside kick away from being 0-3.
Mm-hmm.
One onside kick from being 0-3. The NFC East sucks ass
the
right
NFC
now.
East?
Hey. Fuck off. The Lions upsetting the Cardinals.
It's the math.
The
it's math, bro.
Stafford and that math is just impeccable.
Yes,
sir. When you do mental gymnastics like that.
Mental gymnastics. What the fuck?
You're bound to get a win or two. Matt Patricia and company. I mean, they have a really good team on paper. Their defense is good. Odebingo, the new guy, the new safety for the Lions is really good. Aaron Rodgers torched them. The Buccaneers beat the Broncos in a game that they should have beat the Broncos because the Broncos are, again,
trash.
Half of them are in the hospital right now. So many injuries. Yep. You have Jeff Driscoll. You signed my boy Blake Bortles. I am waiting for Blake Bortles to be named starter, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up in every single one of my leagues because Teenage Mutant Ninja Bortles is one of the greatest names in fantasy football, and he puts up numbers.
Hey, you skipped the game, buddy.
Mortal Kombat?
No.
Oh, the Raiders and the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
Battle.
The Raiders.
That was a really, really good game. If you like football, that was a game to watch because sure, the Raiders kind of flatlined after a while.
Burkhead went off.
Rex Burkhead went off. Respect to James White who lost his dad, and you heard about that?
Yeah.
And mom, I don't know if she was in critical condition or I don't know what the condition is at this point. So he's a captain. He's a captain, and these guys came out and played for him 36-20. It was a really good game.
Not for the Raiders.
Not for the Raiders or Darren Waller. You did nothing.
Oh my God.
Darren Waller did
one
nothing.
Catch.
He had one catch.
Bro.
It was sad. But the Patriots, the real deal, Holyfield. Again, I can't wait for the Patriots and the Bills to match up. That's going to be a really, really, really good game.
We had the Browns beat
the Board of Education. Absolutely. Brown versus the Board of Education.
No, the Browns beat the football team.
Oh, the football team. That sounds even more boring for some reason.
Yeah, and then we can't forget
Brown versus the Board of Education was not boring.
We can't forget the first tie in the in the season. Your mighty Eagles against the Bengals.
Moving on.
23-23 went to overtime. Nobody could score because both teams suck. To be fair,
Doug Peterson had a chance to win the game with a field goal, a 58-yard field goal by Jake Elliott, and then there was a false start, putting him back. It would have been a 64-yard field goal. Jake Elliott, as time was going out, and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be it. No? You still take it, but Doug Peterson said, no, we're going to punt it. They punted it.
You should have taken it.
And then
you guys still had a chance after, though.
And then the Bengals took a knee. Both 0-2 teams took a tie. They said we're just gonna lay down and let's just not lose a game. Just not lose a game. But
so is Jalen Hurts going to replace Carson?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Why not?
Anybody who thinks that
how is Carson Wentz going to still be the starter if he's playing this bad?
What do you mean playing this bad? Who is he throwing to? What is he throwing to?
He's throwing to the wrong team.
He's
throwing to the wrong team.
He's throwing to the wrong team.
How many of those in the league so far?
How many of those interceptions are tips?
Dude, did you not see the clip of him throwing to a receiver that was covered by three players?
2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago.
That was literally this week.
Probably. Did you also see him how he played and put the team on his back to put him in a position to even win a game? This team is three things.
When? You guys are 0-2 and 1 tie.
Did you not see him run and put his body on the line to score and run that touchdown?
You can't possibly defend Carson Wentz.
I'm defending Carson Wentz.
You guys are trash right now.
Yes.
Wentz is trash right now. Okay, between Prescott, Wentz, and Goff, who's the best quarterback right now?
Right now, I'll give it to you. It's
Jared
not.
Goff. It's Jared Goff.
Jared Goff has the best system. Put Dakota Prescott in the system with Sean McVay. He'd be the better one.
Who's the better quarterback right now? Prescott, Wentz, or Goff? That's the question.
Don't talk to me like that.
It's Goff.
For now, sure.
Thank you for admitting it.
I mean, for now, sure.
And then Prescott, and then Wentz.
Yet here we are, both Prescott and Wentz. Prescott is top 4 quarterback right now, even better than Goff. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know.
Look at the stats.
I don't know about
Look at the stats.
Okay, yeah, but look at his record.
Okay, that was my argument. So what is Jared Goff throwing and catching it to himself? Is he out there doing that?
Jared Goff has no running backs. Has maybe one elite receiver.
Running backs. He has 2 decent running backs.
Oh,
the fact that he's not
Henderson,
they're not Todd Gurley.
Henderson and Malcolm Brown.
Henderson
really?
is the
You're
veteran.
really gonna tell me that those guys are elite or
I'm not saying that they're elite. They're good. They're serviceable. Yes.
Oh, come on,
bro. This is your team, dude. I'm telling you, they're serviceable. You guys have
playing good.
You guys have the deepest. You guys have the deepest and best wide receiver core right now. That's the healthiest. Cup, Woods, Reynolds, and Higbee on the other side.
You're telling me Reynolds is up there? No.
As a wide receiver 3?
Oh my God.
What other team has that depth in reception? Higbee, Woods, Cup, Reynolds.
Oh my God.
Tell me what? No, I'm waiting.
The Cowboys. Gallup, Cooper, CeeDee Lamb.
So you're telling me that because of them is why Dakota Prescott has all these stats and why he's the best.
They're on paper, they're a better team.
On paper, Dakota Prescott's still the better quarterback. On paper,
on form,
he's not. Jared Goff is on the better team.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. They put the Cowboys as a Super Bowl
contender
team before the season started.
Notice how I'm saying Carson Wentz is now better than these 2 right now. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Don't appreciate it because
thank you for being honest.
I've been honest, but the fact that people still put disrespect on Carson Wentz's name, even though he's still putting on performances like he did. Granted,
come on.
Watch the whole game, dude. Before you talk to me, watch the whole.
I did watch the game.
The entire Eagles game.
I did watch the game.
Not just red zone, buddy.
I did watch the game.
The entire game. So then you would have remembered that drive that Carson Wentz took the Eagles all the way down and then ran for a touchdown, diving, putting his life on the line again.
Life on the line again. That's what a quarterback's supposed to do, bro. What?
Damn. Cam Newton didn't do it in the Super Bowl.
Damn. Oh my God.
This quarterback's supposed to do. Anyway, looking into next week. God,
Oh my God. I can't believe you're still defending Carson Wentz.
I will.
Jalen Hurts should start. Give the boy a try. Give the boy a chance.
For what? He's not even. If Nate Sudfeld was healthy, he'd be number 3.
Mark my words. You start Jalen Hurts, you guys are gonna win a football game.
Okay, I'll remind you in 5 years. All right.
More like a couple weeks.
3 years. All right.
It's looking like a couple weeks.
All right.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. This is what's going to happen. They're going to have Jadeveon Clowney just decapitate Wentz and give him a concussion while he's on the floor, motionless, with no chance to protect himself. And then that's when Jalen Hurts is going to come in.
That's because your quarterback's injury prone. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did a semi-truck fall on the head of your quarterback? I don't think so.
Your quarterback gets hurt every season.
All right. Okay. People want him hurt. People want him hurt. That's the only way I can bring him down. All right.
Okay.
All right. Next week.
No, Sunday night. Sunday night game. Come on. It was a good one. We had Aaron Rodgers versus Drew Brees.
It pissed me off. Yes. Good game. Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers things. I told everybody, and I'm still telling everybody.
I'll give you that.
Aaron Rodgers and the Pack are for real. They are going to win this division.
You know who else said that, though? And I'm gonna props to you and him, Danny, who's a friend of the podcast. He said it before.
Oh, this fool can make an appearance every goddamn fucking episode. Is he under here, bro?
I haven't invited any personal friends of mine yet.
Yeah,
so,
Danny could have been in the league, but he chose not to.
Yeah, he could have.
So that's why I'm like, meh about him.
You could have had your own team, but
I allowed another fan and another listener into our.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is playing, but let's talk about Kamara though.
Alvin Kamara is going off. He has $5 million in his teeth, in his mouth.
That's a nice grill.
That's a really nice grill.
Nice grill.
Not for me.
$1 million smile.
But again, the Packers are getting it done, man. They're getting it done with Lazard, Valdez-Scantling.
The defense concerns me though.
The defense for the Packers does concern me. However, they are a really good defense in the past couple of years. They haven't gotten Aaron Rodgers weapons because they have been bolstering their defense. And I guess getting their now third string Jordan Love when they moved up in the draft. But Aaron Rodgers is a pissed Aaron Rodgers right now. He's discount double check. He's cross chopping, suck it after every touchdown. You just don't see it. Facts. He's not playing as good as Russell Wilson. But if there was a contender list right now, I'd like to put Aaron Rodgers up there. Drew Brees, again, no Michael Brown, Michael Thomas. Right, top 5. No Michael Thomas for Drew Brees right now.
Which is honestly
still making it happen it is Traquan Smith being decent.
He connected with Sanders. Finally connected with Sanders.
And Kamara had the best play of the week.
50-yard run.
That was amazing.
6 missed tackles on that play.
It was really good blocking from one of the gorditos up front.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's sprinting away and Kamara's literally right behind him, just jogging, like. Oh man, the story of my life right there.
More athletic people jogging behind you. All right.
While I'm sprinting away, yes.
But yeah, so again, halftime 27-10. The Chiefs are winning. Right, meow.
Right, meow.
I'm not kidding. Week 4.
Let's pick them.
Let's pick them. We got Broncos versus the Jets.
Holy shit. Oh man, I don't know which team is worse. Why are we getting so shitty Thursday night games?
Look, man, I actually enjoyed Fitzpatrick going off, and I enjoy a good Fitzmagic showing.
This was worse than last week.
Broncos versus the Jets. I think the Jets are going to get their first win in primetime.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Broncos.
Wow. Saints, Lions.
I'm going to go with the Matt Genius pulling off another win.
Oh, man, Saints. It's not looking good for the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints for this one. Chargers, Bucks.
Oof. Tom Brady? I'm going Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I'll go ahead and go Tom Brady on that one, too. Minshew Magic versus Joe Burrow.
I think Minshew Magic is going to be able to handle. The Bengals have... Their O-line is just terrible.
Minshew Mania. I think Joe Burrow is going to go ahead and get his first win as an NFL starter here.
Nice. I hope so.
Vikings. Who, by the way, Joe Burrow got destroyed.
Yeah.
Destroyed. Vikings, Texans.
Ooh, the Vikings are not looking good. I think the Texans can pull off a win here.
I think that the Vikings are actually going to just get it together finally. Usually it takes Kirk Cousins a bad game to get it together for people to start talking shit about him in his lone locker room. And then he starts throwing it to Thielen, throwing it to Justice Jefferson, and
who popped off.
He did pop off. Pick him up in your fantasy league if he's still available. I think the Vikings are going to take that one. Seahawks, Dolphins.
Seahawks. Easy, yeah.
Pobrecitos del
like
Phoenix.
5 touchdown passes going to be thrown.
Man, 7 interceptions by Fitzpatrick.
Steelers,
Titans. You got good coaching on both sides. Mike Vrabel. You have Mike Tomlin. That's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Steelers, though.
You're going to go with the Steelers. I think I'm going to go with the Titans. Derrick Henry has yet to pop off. He had a good game. He finally scored his first touchdown.
Scored 2 touchdowns.
First 2 touchdowns of the season. Next, we have Baker Mayfield against the Cowboys.
I think the Browns are going to take it.
You think the Browns are going to take it?
I think the Browns are going to take it. I don't know. Something about the Cowboys that's just not...
Damn.
I'm not feeling it.
So that's going to be only one slight win. The Browns do look good. They have the best dual threat running back core with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. You start those 2 sons of a guns in your fantasy if you have either of them. I think the Cowboys are actually going to win this one, though.
They should win it.
Carolina Panthers versus the Cardinals of Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going Hopkins and Murray in this one for sure.
Yeah, that offense is just nasty. You know, they had a tough game against the Lions. It's a good defense they have to play against with Matt Patricia, who still wears a pencil even though he doesn't have anything to write pencil with. Arizona's going to take that one. Philly Riv and Large Bull Foles. Big
the
Dick
Bears.
Nick.
I'm going with the Bears.
You're going to go with the Bears. I'm going to go with Phillip Rivers. And
I'm going with the Bears just because our good friend of the podcast, Afmir, recently became a Bears fan.
Okay.
And he's playing against his all-time favorite QB, Phillip Rivers.
That's crazy. That must be weird for him.
Yeah.
We also have the Ravens versus the football team. The Ravens are going to take that one.
Yeah, Ravens are
Chase Young, second overall
got
pick.
hurt last game, too. I don't know if
got
he
hurt.
start.
I think it was a hamstring injury or something like that. We're going to go the Giants versus the Rams.
Yeah, no, the Rams are going to destroy that one as well.
Yeah, I think the Rams are going to just...
Chiefs, Patriots. That's a good one.
Poor Giants. Chiefs, Patriots. Oh,
good
good.
one.
Coach versus coach. I love it.
Yep, that's a good one.
But I do think that the Chiefs are too much.
I'm going with the Chiefs, too.
The Chiefs are just way too much for anybody right now. But if somehow Bill Belichick manages to beat Andy Reid, I mean, that's a good storyline. Yeah. Bills, Raiders, another good game. It doesn't look like it, but that's going to be a really good game, too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough matchup for the Bills, but I think the Bills are still going to move on and be 4-0.
I like it. The Birds, Sunday Night Football versus the Niners, the Hospital Bowl.
That's a sketchy one.
I mean, it really is.
Jimmy G's coming back,
Yikes.
so which makes me kind of lean more towards the Eagles. But I'm going to go with the 49ers. The Eagles are just not playing well.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You have to go with the Eagles.
I have to go with the Eagles, but I'm also saying fly, Eagles, fly. Carson Wentz and company is going to prove why they are who they thought they are.
Are the other birdies going to beat the Packers, though? The Falcons?
No. The Falcons are going to have a 59-point lead.
There's
They're going to be 59-0 in the fourth quarter with at the 2-minute warning, and they are still going to lose to Aaron Rodgers and like Valdez Scantling for 5 touchdowns.
I can see the Falcons taking a pretty nice, decent lead at halftime and just blowing it away again.
That's definitely going to be a trap game for the Packers on Monday night. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
I take the Packers.
55 points.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. I'm going to go maybe 49.
That was good by me. But yeah, so that's what we have for next week. We are possibly planning to do some sort of maybe a Instagram Live where we talk about some sort of fantasy related stuff. If you guys have questions, send those our way.
The NBA Finals are finally set. We got my Lakers versus the Miami Heat.
Los Lakers contra el Heat de Miami.
Yeah, sadly.
Sadly what?
Sadly, the story I wanted to happen didn't happen. But It's another cool story. It's LeBron versus his old team. Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw a tweet that's pretty relatable. It said half of the Lakers fans are really going to root against the team they were going for a couple years ago.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And credit to Eric Spoelstra and Jimmy Butler and his team, Chris Hero, who played amazing basketball.
Tyler nasty, dude. He's just so good.
Chris Hero is the name of a wrestler. Sorry.
No, Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
20-year-old, the youngest player to probably play in the finals. If he was youngest to play in the... He was the youngest to play in a conference finals. So I'm assuming he's the youngest to play in
unless
finals.
There was somebody in the Western finals that was younger.
No, just conference finals in general.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. So
20 years old, man.
El Heat versus Los Lakers. The Lakers who allowed Denver to go down 3-1, but it was just too much.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron and company came out. There was a couple of injury scares for Anthony Davis. Damn.
Yeah, I think he should be fine. I'm thinking Lakers in 6 for the series.
Wait, LeBron at 4. I think Lakers in 6.
They've been winning every single series in 5, but I think Heat is just
they have a couple games in them.
Really good basketball team. Again, they have a lot of weapons.
Yeah,
I think they have maybe a stronger bench. If anything,
maybe
it's gonna be a good one. I would not be surprised if it goes to 7, but I do think the Lakers are gonna take it in 6.
Yeah, but goddamn Lakers, bro! Like Rondo is like got in a time machine or something because this fool was playing lights out.
And then you have the GOAT Caruso. As long as the bench plays decent, LeBron and Davis should be able to handle. Davis is just he's too good.
It's I mean the Lakers already won the title when the Clippers
won. But who's the difference maker? Is it Davis or is it LeBron?
LeBron.
You really think so?
Right now, I mean David. They're both up there. Like you can't have MVPs.
I know. But I mean LeBron. I mean the team LeBron had last year is nowhere near the same team as he had this year.
It's not. But like LeBron,
is Dwight Howard also stepping up big time.
Dwight Howard stepping up big.
Dwight Howard's a superstar.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this team is full
once upon a time
of superstars. Once upon a time. I mean, I think they can fucking bring Derek Fisher if all they really care. Chasing kids out there too, bro. Bring him in. But no, this team is again stronger than last year. But LeBron is playing really good. When he went and said, "I got Murray in Denver," and he shut him down.
Yeah.
Wait, Bronny, LeBron's son, is closer in age to Murray. I mean, Murray is closer in age to LeBron's son than he is to LeBron.
Yeah.
This is year 17 of Lebron.
It's incredible.
It's crazy what this dude is doing, and he's gonna get it. Like
fun fact though. Fun fact. Iguodala plays for the Heat. Iguodala is actually playing his 6th straight NBA Finals.
That is crazy. Isn't that just something?
That's insane, dude.
Like Hall of Fame.
You gotta give props to him, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta give props to him. Iguodala's a great player. LeBron might just block him again to win a game.
That's
we'll
crazy.
See.
That's crazy. But yeah, credit to Eric Spoelstra and his guys.
Shout out to the NBA for creating the bubble, which is genius. You guys, NBA did a great job.
Definitely. It was a really good call, and it's been fun. I think this is the closest tournament that I'd say is like closest to how it actually would have played out. Maybe not with the Heat and the Denver Nuggets going so far. I don't. I mean,
the Heat were already playing super good before the bubble.
They were, but I mean, for a 5 seed to make the finals, it's something incredible. You don't really see that every day, especially in basketball. But it's going to be really fun. But I think that Lakers are just way too much. It's going to be fun if Jimmy Butler beats LeBron in the finals.
He finally says that he feels at home, which is something that he's never really had in any basketball team.
Yeah, fool. This was being hated everywhere. At the Bulls, they hated him. At the Sixers, they hated him.
You see the video of him showing up to practice on a Tyler Hero jersey, high school jersey?
Okay, I thought you meant the gift, but yes, I did.
I mean, he still walked in like that, but dude, I mean, Tyler Hero was just like, he's rocking my high school jersey. That's
pretty tight.
Like, he's a great teammate to this team, which was not the case before, according to the other teams.
Yeah,
he was not a locker room player, and the chemistry honestly looks great for Miami.
El baloncesto de la NBA.
It's gonna be a great series, honestly.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers is out for the Clippers. It took way too long. News came down today. Yeah. Doc Rivers no longer with the Clippers.
Not surprised about that.
Run it back, guys. Keep Bring in Mike D'Antoni.
Get rid of Paul George.
Pandemic P will no longer be in a pandemic.
Well,
so,
by the way, Oladipo is looking for a new team.
he is Oladipo.
He's nasty, dude. He's good.
Oladipo. Anyway, he is nasty. Last thing before we do check out, we had the San Diego Padres go into the postseason for the first time in 14 years. They start against...
But two of our best pitchers got hurt, man.
Whoa, relax. First of
two
all...
Two of your best pitchers got hurt, man.
Might have
you have the rookie pitcher who chokes every game? I don't know, man.
He's not a rookie. Second year, Chris Paddock.
Dude, like, he's choking every game.
He's not really choking every game. But good news is Dennis Lamet and Mike Clevenger, the two all-star caliber pitchers and arms that you're talking to, are actually... throwing, so it's not anything serious.
Great,
so we're fine there. They do start the first game on Wednesday.
If you guys win and the Dodgers win, you guys face each other.
Yes, they do.
Right?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
they do. And we're gonna
let's go Dodgers.
That's enough of your face. Anyway, they start this Wednesday against the Cardinals. Cardinals are the only team that have. It was the last team that beat the Padres.
And then they play on Sunday too. Hopkins has a full schedule on him.
God, I hate you. But yeah, it's going to be historic. Keep an eye out for that San Diego Loyal play. Their final regular home match against Phoenix here at Torero Stadium. I'll be at that game. You'll be on the Zoom. Yes. Welcome, everybody who wants to come in. Shout out to our sponsors. We got...
Tacos El Vaquero over on 3rd Avenue. Check them out. Growing big right in front of 3 Punk Else.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey... Y'all get a free shout out every time because you guys are right next to each other. 3 Punk Scales. Shout out to Soccer Shot. Good soccer store. It's a mom and pop shop. Support them. They got some really cool stuff. 10% off to say, hey, 2 balls on the mic. The podcast. 10% off.
Yeah.
Also,
Fierce Beats.
Fierce Beats. Great beats. If you need a beat for something, hit them up at Fierce-Beats _beats on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you for our cups.
Right. Hey.
Look at this.
Appreciate it.
Salud.
Appreciate it. Salud. Pa, pa, pa.
I don't know how to got this.
All right,
guys.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, guys.
Later.
Thank you for